Howdy, soldiers. I'm very tired, but I'm in a pretty good mood today, and after the month I've been having, I'll take it. But I've also had more caffeine than solid food today, which may be playing a part in that. So it is objectively not my birthday. It hasn't been my birthday for about 8 weeks now. Actually, as I film this, it is August 9th, and my birthday was June 9th, so that shows you how long I've waited to make this video. When it was my actual birthday back in June, I ordered a bunch of stuff to do a birthday book haul, and then, because we are now in the end times, the poor USPS people took a while delivering it, and I will not put any pressure on the lovely people that are the gifts from God that they are, to bring me my new reading material. Hell knows I have plenty of it, but I needed the new stuff. So it's finally all arrived. I'm very excited, and I've read some of it, so this is gonna be like nostalgia, like a good old like wrap-up haul. And also, probably the reason most of you clicked on this video is for me to show off my beautiful new tattoo. That's what everybody's here for. I'll give people what they want, alright? Now it has started to peel and flake, and I was going to film this when it was still fresh, and then I just didn't. I will insert a picture of when it was clean and new and fresh. Ooh, wow, look at that. Ooh, such line work. Look, wow, details. So my new tattoo is this beautiful sword because it is a reference to The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern, which is my favorite book. So the way this book inspired this tattoo is that there is a library outside of space and time, and the only way to get there is if it offers you a door. And when it offers you a door, there'll be 3 symbols that are a bee, a key, and a sword. So I combined all of those into one. So I have a full sword, but I also have the bee and the key, and then some beautiful vine work that right here says rêveur, probably the French are screaming, which means dreamer, and that is another part of her work itself. Her writing and her world building is just so magical, and after I finished The Starless Sea, I felt like my chest had been cracked open, and it was that moment that I was like, I'm getting this on my body. So now I have a permanent invitation to the Starless Sea, and it just makes me so happy. So now that everybody has been introduced— oh god, this is a poor choice of shirt today. So now that the internet has been introduced to this beautiful thing that will be now permanently decorating my flash prison from here on out, hopefully, we shall get into what the rest of you are here for, and that is my birthday book haul. Because I have read some of them, I'll be kind of glossing over some of the plots or how I felt about them, because I do eventually want to do like an end of the summer books video. So it's just going to go into a little bit of detail, which is going to be hard for me, but we're going to try and rein myself in. Also, some of these things I pre-ordered, so maybe a couple of these things came out in July. I don't know. I don't know what time it is anymore. So let's start off with one that I already finished, because you know as soon as I got it, I read it, and that is True Life, which is the 3rd of the Lifelike series by J. Kristoff. In case you don't know, Lifelike is like a Mad Max dystopian, everything is gross and nuclear affected, and there's some people with superpowers, but there's also these big corporations that are fighting it out across what's left of the USA. One of our main characters is a cyborg mechanic, one of the other characters is special, one of the other characters is a bounty hunter, and then we have like a lot of cyborgs, and then there's some stuff about like humanity, what makes us human. As the ending to a series, I did think that it wrapped up quite nicely. However, the ending of it was a little sketch. Choice decisions that were made that maybe I would not have made, but you know, overall, I think I still gave— did I give this 5 stars, 4 stars? I don't remember. I did a video a couple weeks ago talking about 5-star reads. Did this make it in? I don't know. My Goodreads link is down below, you can check that out. But J. Kristoff held true to form, it was non-stop action, and as like a full series, I really, really enjoyed this. So, however many stars I gave this was good. Another sci-fi one that I picked up is The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet by Becky Chambers. See, I don't look for any real intense sci-fi. Like, give me some lasers, give me some space mumbo-jumbo, and then like a vague thing being like astrophysics, and I'm like, yeah, see, sounds legit, great, love it. I'm here for some found family, I'm here for some morality questions, some humanity questions, I'm here about bonds between people and crew, and I'm also here to learn about alien cultures and what makes people fall in love and what makes people have those connections to things or people or beings that aren't entirely like themselves. And I love this so much. I cried at the end. Yeah, highly recommend. Do very much so enjoy. And then another book that I read and loved that I also got with Long Way to a Small Angry Planet is The 10,000 Doors of January by Alex E. Harrow. This is another book that I cried a lot over. I think I mentioned this in my mid-year freakout tag, but this was a fantastic book that every reader and storyteller can really fall in love with. Our main character is a mixed-race ward of this wealthy man in the early 1900s, and she has the power to open open doors to other worlds. If you thought that you could keep this book away from me, you would be dead wrong. It goes into identity and storytelling and this want for whimsy and adventure and like feeling like there's more out there than your own life. And oh my gosh, it was so beautiful. I am definitely gonna read whatever else Alex E. Hero puts out. All right, now on to the books that I have not read in this haul. Not that I haven't bought and read other books in this time, even though I have all these, and I didn't read any of them. Next one is also one that I mentioned in my mid-year freakout tag, and that is A Song of Race and Ruin, which just, ooh, aesthetic. This deals with everything that I love. We have cool folklore, we have cool folklore, we have deals with demons, we have people pretending to be other people, we have a queen holding a competition to get someone's heart. I don't even know how fast I clicked add to cart. Is it true that I've had this on my bookshelf for multiple months and had various sources tell me that it's really good and I should read it right away? Has that made me read it? Sure hasn't. I think this one is next though. I'm gonna hold myself to that. This is next. I'm reading this one today. And then I bought a book that was, I think came out in like May. Again, I don't know. Like time, we don't know her. But I picked up The Deck of Omens by Christine Lynn Herman, which is the sequel to The Devouring Grey, which is up there somewhere. Gotta be honest with you guys, I started reading this, I'm like 50 pages in. I don't remember who anybody is. Which is also a problem with this book and the next book, because I'm gonna have to reread a bunch of stuff to be able to remember who everybody is and what's happening and why I care. I feel like I'm just flipping through this big like, who you? What? Who is this? Who is she? Anyways, creepy alternate dimension monsters and like, the crew that's gotta save the world with small town with the magic. Love that kind of thing. Really missing that this summer, so I'll have to reread this duology at some point. And then of course, I could not get that book without getting this book, which is Ruthless Gods by, oh god, Emily A. Duncan. It's so shiny and pretty! Wicked Saints was so bloody you could wring it out like a towel, and I hold this book to a similar standard. Cool Russian folklore with the aforementioned fountains of blood, which, I love that. Creepy old gods and a alcoholic prince and some other girl whose name I don't remember. All I remember from the first one is the twist ending and how I couldn't pronounce a lot of the names. So again, gonna have to reread that one. Where did I even put that? And I don't know who was on the design team for this book, but this is flippin' stunning. Like, who, when, where can I propose marriage? And to finish this out, I got a couple of traditional, regular, not YA fantasy books, which I also did a video on a couple weeks ago. You can see that above. Ooh, look at that cross-marketing. One that I've had my eye on for a little while that I saw on a discount book rack that I maybe squawked a little too loudly over was The Raven Tower by Anne Leckie. Oh my god, what? This is... Yo! This is dope! What the hell? Blah blah blah, Raven God, blah blah blah, human puppet king, blah blah blah, blood sacrifices. And of course we have the plucky hero finding out something that they're not meant to find out, or finding out the secrets behind the Raven Tower, or what have you. Anyways, had my eye on this for a little while, and I'm really glad that I got this beautiful hardcover copy for a lot less than I should have paid for this. We love a screaming deal over here on Rachel's channel where she spends way too much money on books, but that's another issue. Pulp Fiction down on Main Street had a great deal going on, and I was so excited to see this one on the shelf, so of course I bought it right away. And that is The City We Became by N.K. Jemisin. The reason I basically sprinted to get this book when I saw it on the shelf is because this is about sentient cities, specifically focusing on New York and how every city has a soul. And oh man, I don't know what to do with myself now that I have this. I'm so excited. Have I read it yet? Sure haven't. Well, maybe it's like I know that New York is gonna have an attitude problem, and it's probably gonna have a little bit more chaos than I'm willing to put myself through right now, because it is in fact finals week. Am I studying? No, I'm filming this video. But I feel like New York is going to have a great story to tell, and I really love this light fantasy, urban fantasy. I know that magic realism is a Latinx term. Like, what are people who are not Latinx calling that genre? Let me know down below. There you have it. There's my birthday book haul for myself having a quarter-century quarantine birthday. Also, do you like my mug? Because I sure do. Please let me know down in the comments which one is your favorite, or if you've read some of these already, or like what, what the vibe is. Give me a vibe check for some of these things, because I'm so excited to read them after my finals are over. Is it still gonna be maybe like a month or two before I get to all of them? Perhaps, but that's a me problem. I'm in a good mood for the first time in a while. Maybe it has something to do with all the endorphins that were released when I got this tattoo a couple days ago. Maybe it's hormones, maybe it's the fact that my cat has started cuddling with me a little bit more lately. I don't know, but whatever it is, I'm feeling good. You know where to click like the video, you know where to click to subscribe. I hope you guys are all having a nice day wherever you are, and I will see you all next week. Bye!